Alright, so Yo Flash Wolves is the blue side to the north, and their opponents, of course, Silly Ducks as the yellow team to the south.
Yeah, Yo Flash Wolves going with the exact same lineup as the last set, whereas Silly Ducks Revolution, I guess, taking your advice, Philip, and going with that extra AMX 50.
Well, I'm not sure it's my advice per se, but I think it's just logical, really. I think they realized, okay, we need more firepower to counter the Borsig, because, yeah, just all those IS-3s and those 110s, they're nice enough, but they're not really making any difference whatsoever in the long, grand scheme of things with a tank destroyer.
Yeah, already we do see, you can't see it on your screen right now, but Yo Flash Wolves have actually pushed, oh, now you can, have pushed into the city area. They're actually pushed a little bit more further south than we usually see northern teams, at least defending Gove to. So, a little bit kind of opposing. We did see Silly Ducks go for the eastern side of the map. I'm not sure if they're actually going to fully commit there or not just yet.
And the Yo Flash Wolves just being very cautious here. Of course, they don't know if their opponents are to the city or not. What I would have liked Yo Flash Wolves to do is send one of the T1s to the northeast, because right now they don't have vision at all on the field, on the forest to the east, and that might prove a little detrimental for them.
Yeah, look at this Yo Flash Wolves Nun TW. They're doing a little
having
dance.
fun.
Yeah, doing a little dance for us.
Yeah, the Borsig Waffenträger. I'm really liking this tank, that Waffenträger. It's just so brutal. So absolutely brutal.
Yeah, most definitely.
And really unlike most tank destroyers, he can actually just turn his turret 180. So
I think I got to farm up for that tank, man. Because it's so powerful. I think that's kind of my style. Just go out, guns blazing.
Actually, where are you in your farming so far? What's your best tank that you've got?
I think my best tank is...
Because you've played with SPG quite a bit.
Yeah, but lately I haven't really playing with SPG. I've been playing mostly with medium tanks, actually. My latest tank has actually been a Pershing. So
a Pershing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're out there. You're pretty much at tier 8 level.
Yeah, around there. But usually when I get to tier 8, I get too bored to keep farming up to 9 and 10. Because after 8, it's so incredibly hard to farm enough. Yeah. But,
you do have to play a lot.
And the thing is, I'm not good enough to get enough experience in gold from each match, so I just kind of stay, at least along the lower levels.
Maybe you should ask Batman or Nisa for help a wee bit. You know?
Maybe they can carry me.
Exactly.
In the games,
Just if you play with them, I mean, if they got time, I'm pretty sure the farming process would be exponentially faster.
We do see the Silly Ducks actually going up this eastern part of the map here, maybe going for a push. Yo Flash Wolves still not have spotted this just yet.
Actually, except for that one T1, there's just every single one of their tanks has been committed to the eastern front.
Yeah, and the thing is, see, Yo Flash Wolves have none of their T1s, actually no tanks for that matter, up there to the north, at least eastern part of the map.
It's not going to matter though. I mean, they got more than enough time to come back and respond to this. But yes, as I said earlier on, I would have loved to see them at least send a T1.
Yeah, me too.
They're being way too passive. They could send a T1 down south, like west as well, but they're not doing so. It's just
or even send their heavy tanks down there.
Exactly.
There's absolutely no one down there, and they should be doing that. Especially, I mean, I guess they are just afraid of the Silly Ducks push, and that's just why they're not pushing down here.
I think they're just playing really defensive. They shouldn't be afraid. They're leading, as a matter of fact, and even in the first set, they had nothing special to do. All they had to do was wait, pretty much, and counter whatever Silly Ducks had to offer. Okay, finally, now we can see just a bit of movement coming from Yo Flash Wolves, but...
And before actually the camera switched, we did see Silly Ducks pulling back.
As well. Because they're like, okay, just, these guys... They're you know what? If anybody should be afraid, it'd be Silly Ducks, as a matter of fact. It's like, okay, they're not even to the northeast. What's going on? Are they really close to our base? I mean,
I'm guessing the Silly Ducks are predicting, the Flash Wolves are up there to the northwest. I mean, that's pretty much the most logical answer. However, there is definitely still that possibility they could be down to the southeast or southwest. So that's why they actually pulled back there. I want to see Silly Ducks send a T1 over there to the west. But at the same time, since they already know the Yo Flash Wolves side are over, at least somewhere to the west, maybe they're just still waiting for, Yo Flash Wolves to be just a little bit more aggressive. Yeah,
quite possibly, but right now it's just obviously the Silly Ducks positioning is to defend their own base, where they are, and well, they don't need they needn't worry because nobody's even close to their own starting point at this time. So
yeah, look at Edison over here. Actually, you can't see it on your screen, but Edison is really kind of roaming around the southern part of the map right now. She's trying to move in here to this southern kind of square area, this apartment complex, not spotting anyone still. So I have a feeling that once Edison clears out the southern part, the other tanks are going to at least slowly move down there.
Well, hopefully. you know, because just the city is entirely deserted, so it's wide open for the taking.
Yeah, Edison is clearing out that entire area already.
He's sweeping around. He's just taking quite a long time to do so. He's really being thorough about his scouting. He's making sure that none of the actual tanks are even close within the city area. So he's doing that very well.
Because even a T1 down there could completely, stop and dismantle that possible Western push. So the Edison 99 doing a very good job of clearing out the area, making sure that nothing can be compromised.
Although, Andy, to be honest with you, I don't think your flash rolls are going to push. I think they're just really happy to camp at this point.
Maybe. I mean, because Edison
are
also not, spotting any of the tanks here.
Edison was spotted though, and he also spotted like a couple of tanks out there. He's starting to take damage from Lord Ketchup.
No, but since your flash rolls don't know, well, now your flash rolls know that Slidos are to the east, right?
Yeah.
But they don't know where on the east. They could be right next to their base for all they know. Edison 99 backing up just a little bit. A very passive. Oh, we do see Solidux pushing up once again, though, kind of spreading out.
Well, at least they're trying to make play here, because your flash wolves aren't doing anything. I might sound a little bitter when I say this, but they have the advantage. I don't understand why and they've got the city. And they have the city. Like, at least they should try to reposition themselves alongside the railroad into something that's slightly more aggressive. Not aggressive, but at least would give them more options. Right now, they're just defending their base pretty much, and they don't even need to defend their base because nobody's out there. So it's just, well, I used to see this a lot during the open season, but they're refusing combat right now. They're blatantly refusing combat. Like, as a matter of fact, the only reason why the first set went down so fast was because Silly Ducks really pushed hard. But right now, your flash rolls, okay, they took out the first T1, but I get the feeling that unless Silly Ducks engages them, your flash rolls are not going to do much, really.
Yeah, I have that feeling as well. Your flash rolls are repositioned now. Silly Ducks have gone for the push.
Well, exactly, because Silly Ducks have attacked. And now your flash rolls are moving. This is like a reactive play coming out from the better seeded team. It's just quite inexplicable.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, T4 in vain here, kind of leading the troops to BK right next to where they are here. The second any of these tanks for that matter come, or even around that corner, they will take damage. Obelisk taking a shot there.
Yeah, it's just Silly Ducks have to watch out for just flanking maneuvers here. They're very close to being sandwiched, although they've got two tanks down south alongside the railroad, which will be able to crack a couple of interesting shots. And there you go.
Obelisk getting focused down though.
Yeah,
Rex also trying to move in here.
They have to watch out for non-TW. Non-TW is coming in to support, and just heaven knows that guy can inflict a lot of damage.
I think it's actually like his bodyguard right there.
Oh yeah, definitely. He is his bodyguard. Like, because non-TW cannot afford to go down early on, but as long as he lands 2 shots, it's like a trade.
Yeah.
If he lands 3,
look at that one shot landing on Vayne, 720 health.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like if he lands 3 shots, then he can die.
Yeah.
2 shots, he can die. It's an even trade. 3 shots, he already like just made it worth his life.
Yeah,
basically.
Pretty much. Obelisk about to get taken out here. 2BK though, taking a little bit of damage before he can manage to take out Obelisk. Oh, Obelisk going finally down there.
Oh my dear lord.
They do trade for Rex and 2BK.
Yeah, but T4 took another shot from that Borsig. Look at that. Half of his hit points gone already.
Now they're going to try and go for non-TW. Yeah, look at this.
But too late. Okay.
Oh yeah, they get him from J-Wool as well.
Yeah,
nice job.
They get him. True, they get him. But, non-TW, as far as I'm concerned, did his job.
Yeah.
He landed 2 shots, so basically, it was worth it.
Yeah, J-Wool trying to come in here, try and fight. I think J-Wool about to go down, 70 health.
Yeah, Yavol here. Yavol with... he's going to go down.
Yeah.
He's going to go down. This is over. This is pretty much game over. But once again, you know what? I'm just... I hate to say this. Okay, your flash wolves are winning this, but I'm not too impressed by the way that they're playing, though.
Yeah, definitely.
They're just waiting for Silly Ducks to recklessly push, and then they just come out of cover and just obliterate them. Okay, if they have to make play, what then? Pretty much. I mean, of course, they won, so yeah, congratulations to them. But what if the other side, say Efficiency, camped just like they did? Yeah. And, well, as a matter of fact, last time we've seen them play against one another, they got a warning, an official warning, pretty much like last season. They nearly got disqualified as well. They got to revamp this. They got to just find out ways to actually just be more aggressive than that, because all they're doing right now is just like waiting for an opponent's mistake to engage.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, this last, ult here, trying to move in here, trying to make something happen. Trying to